Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Paul Skeens.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Foul ball there.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out. Bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. And a foul ball. Got him. Strikes out the. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Gassed it right by him. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. One strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brian Reynolds here.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Mullins on his horse. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch to McCutchen. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
One, two.
Swing and a ground ball. Henderson slings to first, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner on the go. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him out of that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Tyler O'Neill, batting with one down, takes a strike. And the 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Reynolds sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 2-0. So up next, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
First pitch misses.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And another ball. Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2-2 now. Runner on the go again. And it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. This is Joey Barton. Gibson back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Gorski. Outside low, ball 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Henderson. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
That misses. 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 8th, the left field.
The hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. That one in triple digits. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Check swing, trying to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 and second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
And he chases a high fastball there.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's Tommy Pham.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, right side. That one gets down for a hit.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
So a man at first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up the middle. Nice stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
The right fielder, number 10. Brian Reynolds.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to third, Urias. Throws across the diamond. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Late on that fastball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the go. Gets a piece and stays alive. Holliday gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to short, Connor Falefa. And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And the
1-1.
sweeper misses. Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. There's one.
Right there. He's out.
Caught up now trying to get to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. The tag. Got him. Triple play. Wow. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Joey Bart now. Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Line drive. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 0 for 1.
Hayes.
Henderson over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left, down the line. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's one down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
O'Neill.
There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out into left center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. And now Cedric Mullins
center fielder,
struck out swinging his first time.
Mullins.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground. Connor Falefa. Low throw, and he can't pick it. Man at first, Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a chopper out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski. Gibson back to work. Gorski, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Grounded out his first time. Down and away for ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Up the middle, Henderson. Throws to first in time. Frazier retired. So 2 down now, and here is Tommy Pham. A single his first time. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop Isaiah.
Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa, and he's already singled in this game. O'Hearn. They get the force. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound in this one, Eric Fetty.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one lifted to left. Walker makes the grab, 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Base hit into the outfield. Throws to second. The tag, and he's out. But they do get a run. Here's Muncy to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hit on the ground softly to short. Win. Whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy. That ends the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Kershaw, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Up the middle, bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through, and that extends the inning.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Nolan Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball 1, and a curve misses outside. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first, and they get Arenado for the out. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one to first, Contreras. Here's the tag, and he's out. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for L.A., Ha-Seong Kim. On the ground, right side. Gorman throws on to first. Third out. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. On the ground to the left, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Batting 8, The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hit in the air, center field. Pajes under it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning. Back here in St. Louis, here's Mookie Betts now. Fetty back to work. Fly ball to right. Nootbaar makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Fetty, a 6'4" righty, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. To the right side, the tag, and he's out. Next to the dish is Freddie. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And another ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. And that is the set for the bottom of the third. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. At the plate, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. That's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Kershaw fires. Got him. 2 gone. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
This to third. Muncy sends it across to first, and Contreras is retired. Back here at Busch Stadium, out of the fourth. The batter now will be Will Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2.
0-2.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners.
Now batting,
nobody
right
out.
Fielder,
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 32, Steven.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Walker hauls it in, and there's one away. Two down.
He's out.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time. Not even close there, and it's 1-0.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, bottom four, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Ohtani makes the grab, and there's two gone. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is downstairs.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
In the air, out towards left center. Pajes hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Chris Taylor. That one finds the zone.
No ball.
That's strike one.
Strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Curve in the dirt. Misses.
No, that's a ball.
Yeah, that's ball two.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Mookie Betts. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. In the air, right field, Ohtani. And out number one on the grab. Here's Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is out of play. One out, base is empty. And that's
No,
downstairs
that's a
and
ball.
outside. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike. High in the air, out to right. And that's the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off left side. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a foul ball. And that's too high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Will Smith to the plate. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Max Muncy. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Kershaw back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
First baseman.
Here's Contreras now. Both 2 in this one. And that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Swinging a foul straight back. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. First pitch swinging. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside, just missed. Scott snags it for the 2nd out. Here comes Chris Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great.
A swing and a miss. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
On the ground, could be 2. In plenty of time to first. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pajes in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy.
Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab. Now it's Mookie Betts.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And a good eye there.
1 and 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and you'll feel real good about that.
Conforto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Bunts it towards the mound. Throw to first in time. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. And fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air to left center. Pajes turns to the right on the move. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. We go to the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Max Muncy at the dish. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Romero, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one ripped. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat. Too much on that one. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Number 56.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed creeping into my mind right now.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gorman towards the line, and he makes the catch. And that is so bottom of the 9th. On the mound now, Luis Garcia.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives. What a play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Number 41, Alex Burleson.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Pajes sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. The throw in. One out left for the Cardinals. Next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Tap foul at the plate.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's to third. Muncy. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, ready to go here. Mookie Betts will get us started.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Late swing, fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. That one not close. And the count 1-2. And Mookie takes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Correa. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Bader racing after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach. Popped up left side. Muncy gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Curve in the dirt.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove.
Buxton on the run. Pitch misses in. Whoa, save! One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games go, and that'll fall for a base hit. Ohtani gets it back in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's Royce Lewis. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he takes it himself for the out. He pulls into second as a run scores. This is Willie Castro. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out to short. Betts slings it across. Inning over, and it could have been. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Ryan back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The wind and the pitch. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out at the dish. Here comes Max Muncy. Fouled off, he was late. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First offering, and it just misses. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And a base hit. And that extends the inning for Chris Taylor.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And he swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Target Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Ty France. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Betts sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ball one there. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Freeman takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Blind into right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Young Kim. That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Kim throws right, bats left. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
What a stop. No play. That's an infield single. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Betts. Caught looking his first time up. Fouled off down the right side. Lee. Over to Correa for one, and that's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And downstairs.
With two out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Tied up here in the early going. Bader should have it. And that'll do it. Back in Minnesota as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. First pitch misses. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. There's a swing and a drive. Ohtani going back, and it bangs off the top of the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 3-1.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. A single and a run scored and a walk. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. Out. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Carlos Correa.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 strike.
Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Royce Lewis, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And that one is inside. Check swing. No appeal. It's 2-2. And that's down and away. Hit in the air, right field. Ohtani brings it in for the third out. Start of the fourth. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses there. 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. This one in the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hauls it in for the out. Muncy digs in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a base hit right there. Buxton returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Shohei Ohtani. Now, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. So bases all loaded up. Pajes digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Puts a bunt down. On to France. There for the out. Run comes into the safety squeeze. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. Swings and misses.
1 strike.
The Dodgers threatening. Lee tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Willie Castro. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. Grounded out his first time up. Double steal. And the throw out at third. Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Conforto makes the play. Runner tags at second. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Hesung Kim. Ryan back to work. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bader takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Michael Conforto. And that one fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first, one away. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 2. Ball one, no strikes. It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Oh, look at the stop. And now it's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was setting off speed there.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
The second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Bader in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Back there, and it's gone! Home run! And this place is rocking. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 4-3. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. Missed inside with the curve. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appealed to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 22, Griffin Jax.
Fought off foul. Way inside, and that hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. 6. And stepping in is the speedy Haesung Kim. Safe at second, and he gets back in. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. They put the tag on him. Here's Mookie now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Taylor, the lead runner at second. Kim over at first with one away. The shortstop takes the ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a base hit. Throw comes into second.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to try.
And he got him. Strike 3. Back in target field. Well, we go bottom 6. And here comes Carlos Correa. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot. And we are all tied up. It's 5-5. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one hit to right. Ohtani settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So now here's the DH, Willie Castro. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 out, space is empty. That's ripped. Base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1-0.
In the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next pitch misses way outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Backed off the plate that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Lee. Over to Correa for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Towards first. Glove side, but it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Larnach trying to get to it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Second baseman, Brooks Lee.
And takes low for ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ha!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now Bader up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Hae-Sung Kim. Jacks back to work. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Known for his late-inning heroics. And there's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is a big first out. Here is Freddie Freeman. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by
diving, makes the grab.
Now batting, The catcher, Will.
And next for L.A., Will Smith. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Correa. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy.
Right fielder,
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Scott.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. Scott gathers, goes to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The center fielder, number
Byron
25.
Buxton, the next twin up to hit.
Buxton.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And the count 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 away now. Now Correa up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Around first, digging for 2. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. That ends the frame. Back in Minnesota. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that's fouled off. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Now a chance for Andy Pappas.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 59, John.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And welcome back to the ball. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Luis Garcia.
Number 57, Luis.
And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Betts up with it. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now
Next to hit, Willie Castro.
Hitter,
1 for 3.
Castro.
On the ground right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. And a couple of quick outs. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back at target field, and now the DH, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a sac bunt here, and a foul ball. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to short. To second for one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Here's Mookie now. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Stays alive. Kim leads off first with one away. To first, and Betts is set down. So digging in, Michael Conforto.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Bunted back towards the mound. On to France. They limit the damage here. And we're back. We're in extras here. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a miss. And it's a 1-1.
Now running at second base, number 21, Deshaun Kersey Jr.
So the tying run at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-6.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Swing and a pop-up. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. So here's Bader now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Just
Outside
missed. One down. Winning run on first. Swing and a miss at a slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't
swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. And that is out of play. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2 now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Go ahead run on base. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Muncy getting ready to hit. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball. 1 strike.
It's in and out of his glove. And he's out on the tag. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. That one's back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-6. 1 out, base is empty. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
4 runs already in the frame. We are in the 11th. Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering is outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Chris Taylor down. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in Minnesota, here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Garcia back to work. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
And lines out to third. Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Way high there. And that is ball one. And that one missing low. Runners at the corners, one away here in extra innings. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground to short, could be two. They score a run thanks to the infield single. And now, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. So they're all loaded up.
2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. Move to second, and he's back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one. And ball one.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Jump throw to first, picked out of the dirt. Ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final 10-7. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 17. Runners at first and second and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here. Bunts it in the air. Hauls it in, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Brian Servin. Base hit to left center. Lead runner turns at second. The throw in. And he's out. Welcome back to Erie. It's the top of the 4th inning. High fly to center. Cruz. And there's 1 down. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 17. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third, fires to the plate. But it's offline, the run will score.